welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. In today's video, I thought it would be fun to walk you guys through my process of how I'm going to be putting together my loft for spring and summer. I know you're probably wondering, Cheryl, it's Monday, what are you doing here? Well, yeah, things came up. I couldn't make it yesterday. It's been really hectic, guys, but I didn't want to leave you hanging, so we have today's video. And so with today's video, I thought I would walk you through my process, my thought process, what we're going to use, my inspiration of all on how I'm going to design my loft space or put together my loft space for spring and summer. All right, so you guys know that I love a good moody vibe. I showed you recently how I created a moody vibe in my kitchen. If you missed that video, I will leave it linked in the description box down below, as well as in the iCards above. But I created this really moody coffee bar vignette that I am absolutely in love with. It was inspired by Enrica C, who I found over on Instagram. I left her Instagram information in the description box down below. Again, you guys really need to go check her out if you're looking for some inspiration. She doesn't have a YouTube channel yet, but she has one that's coming. But in the meantime, you can get inspiration from her channel over on Instagram. But that's where that inspiration came from. And then last year, we did what I called my urban jungle theme in my lounge. I absolutely loved it. We used a cheetah print. We decorated with monstera plants and just a little bit of jungle. So it was my urban jungle theme. So we have all of that stuff from last year. So I'm thinking, you know what? Why not use it again, but in a different way? So that's my thought process for spring and summer for this year. We're going to be using what we had from last year, but we're going to tweak it. We're going to bring it up a notch. So my thought process is a combination of moody with the jungle and to just make it all work with a modern aesthetic. So we're going to have a couple of choices in what I'm calling my modern safari or modern chic. So those are my two options, modern safari and modern chic. And to, I don't know, help you get where I'm going with this or let you see the vision of how I'm coming up with this, let me show you a few inspiration photos from Instagram, or not Instagram, from Pinterest. You know, we all go to Pinterest for inspiration. So mine is a combination of the moody vibe that I like, the urban jungle that we created last year, and the inspiration from these photos. So we have a lot of this stuff already, and I just cannot wait to put it together. So my question for you guys is going to be, which theme should I do for spring and summer? Should I do the modern safari or modern chic? Or should I do them both? Should I like have the first part of spring and summer one way in like a modern safari and then the latter half modern chic? That's a thought, but I need you guys to help me. So let me just show you the inspiration and how I got to these two themes that I'm considering to use in my loft for spring and summer. All right, so I'm sitting here on my couch, a different little setting, and I hope the lighting is not too bad. I hate when lighting is really, really bad. Let me see if I can, hold on. All right, so maybe this is just a tad bit better. Lighting is still kind of bright over there, but yeah, we're gonna try to make it work, and you guys know your girl needs her glasses. So one of the first things we're gonna be talking about again is the vibe. I want to go for a modern safari or modern chic or both. So my inspiration for modern safari comes from my Pinterest board inspirations that I have looked at. This particular one here, I absolutely love the aesthetic. I love the black and white with the brown and the cheetah print. Brown is not my color, but I thought we could use some similar pillow color options I already have to give us or help us achieve this look. So I love that photo. This photo, again, it's bringing in the zebra print. We already have some zebra print. We already have the Monstera plant, so I thought that would be really nice. You can see it also has little hints of brass and gold. Again, my boyfriend doesn't like brass and gold, but in a little tiny, just a little bit he can handle, so we might bring some of that in. But mostly it's going to be black, white, and green. Those are my signature colors, black, white, and green. And this particular photo here, I absolutely love. Love the green velvet pillows, along with the black and white and the greenery sprinkled around, and just the overall aesthetic of this room. I also love, I think we already looked at this one, this room. I love the black and white. Again, black and white is just so classic to me, and you can do anything with black and white. You can make any sort of theme by changing up your accessories, and that is what we're going to do, or we're going to try to achieve. So I love this look from High Fashion Home. I love the aesthetic of the black and white prints. You guys know that I have black and white photos, or not photos, canvases. Or actually, I have canvases that I have DIY'd and changed over and over. So I thought I could recreate this look with those canvases that we DIY'd. It should be really easy and simple. Again, we're using what we have, and we're just going to elevate it. We're going to elevate the look. So I thought I could recreate these prints. And as you can see in this photo, alongside the prints, they have these rectangular windows. Now, we don't have windows on the wall of where I want to use these, but we did hang those IKEA mirrors. Remember those rectangular IKEA mirrors that we got a few months ago that we hung up when we got our fireplace from Big Lots? So in place of the couch that you see here, we're going to have our fireplace that we got from Big Lots. So that will go there. The prints would go above that. And then we have what simulates windows with our mirrors, and I think that would look oh so nice. And here you can see that they have these black and white chairs. We don't have that, but what I think we could do is, look, we have these white club chairs, and we could bring in black and white pillows to give us a similar look. Again, going for a luxe look for less. You guys, I'm all about the luxe look for less. So I thought that would be perfect. Again, I love the greenery here in this photo. I love the moodiness of the black wall, and I love this lion. So you guys know, hold on, let me show you. So then I also have this canvas print. I showed this to you guys, I want to say a month or so ago, and I was trying to decide whether or not I was going to paint over it, because that's what I got it for, was to paint over it and do a DIY of sorts for my loft area above the fireplace. But my boyfriend liked it, and he's like, no, don't paint over it. And you guys also said, no, don't paint over it. So I'm thinking, last year I had what did I call it? An urban jungle theme here in my lounge, to do something similar to that upstairs in my loft area, but using just black and white. You guys know black and white are my signature colors, and I thought that this piece could be an option to go over my fireplace, as well as the two zebra prints that I showed you guys in a sneak peek the other day. And I want to go for either a modern safari theme, that's what I'm going to call it, or a modern chic theme. So I have sourced a couple of new items. I showed you, I think the other day, but we're also again using what we have. So these pillows here, I don't know if I showed you these or not. These are from Home Goods a few months ago, but it's like a mud cloth type fabric, and I think this would look perfect in our safari theme, again, to go with the lion, the black and white. So that's an option. All right, so you see that we have a similar canvas print that we could use to achieve this look, and I've been thinking about maybe should I paint one of the walls black in my loft. What do you think? I think it would look oh so chic. And I don't know, I asked my boyfriend and he's on board, but do I want to do that? The loft is small. If I paint it black, will it make it even smaller? And you know, I'm trying to bring in white to make it look bigger and brighter, so I don't know. Dilemma. But again, back to our inspiration. I love this piece. I love the black and white zebra. And I showed you guys the other day my black and white zebra prints that I got to potentially use in the room. And my nose is itching. To use in the room and my African safari theme. So again, we don't have things that are exactly the same, but things that are similar to give us that same look, but on a budget. You guys know I'm all about making my home look more expensive than it really is and doing it in a budget-friendly fashion. So again, I love this with the greenery. I don't know about this cheetah, the black and white cheetah. Maybe it's a little kitschy. I don't like that. I don't like the lamp, but I do love the vibe that this room is giving off. So that is also one of my inspirations. This room, it's a little out there. It's wild with all of the gold and the zebra print. But again, I love the vibe of this room. So again, I love the moodiness of the lighting in this room. Again, just bringing in hints of the zebra print. That's going to be the primary, what do I want to call it? The primary focus, I guess. Zebra print and the black and white is going to be the primary focus of the room. But it's going to be done by using different zebra inspired accessories. Again, I love this particular room. I just love the moodiness of the room. And I even thought about painting the faux insert of my fireplace that we got black, or getting some black tile to go in it. Oh my gosh, I think that would look so cute. So we're going to be doing a bunch of DIYs in my loft. So yeah, that is where I've gotten my inspiration, and I hope you can see the vision of where I'm trying to go with this look. All right, I changed locations to give us some better lighting. I use natural lighting, and it's always best here by my patio door. So those are my inspiration photos of how we're going to achieve our, again, modern safari or modern chic aesthetic. So I did pick up a couple of things to help me achieve the look. I want to change out the curtains. So I saw these curtains on Amazon. These are a trellis type curtain in a black and white pattern. If you can see that, I think this is so pretty. I think it is the perfect look to help us bring together that the modern safari and the modern chic vibe. These came from Amazon, and I want to say these were $34 for 2 panels, and they're 38 or 48 by 84, I want to say. I don't know, guys. I'll leave these links in the description box down below, but look how pretty these are. I think these will be perfect to help us achieve the look. I also showed you, I went back to the Dollar General and picked up this pot. I think it would be perfect if we paint it black. It was $12. So I thought we could use that. Also, you remember this piece that I got while thrifting that I just spray painted. Again, this is modern and aesthetic, so I think I could use this in our modern chic, where I could use this one in our modern safari. So we shall see. So I picked up that, and now let me show you Oh, you guys, I showed you the other modern pieces that I picked up, the uttermost marble pieces that I got. Oh my gosh, I am so in love. I showed you guys that again in the sneak peek, along with a candelabra that I got that's in a silver finish. I think those would look really, really nice in my modern chic theme. So those are the things for the modern chic. Now I need to, I have pillows for our modern safari look, but I need a few little accessories, and we're going to do a bunch of DIYs to get those. You know, I love a good DIY, and I'm so sorry you have to hear that loud noise, but you guys know that I love, can you see me? You guys know I can't see, so I always have to wear my readers, even though I wear contacts. Your girl's blind, she can't see. But anyway, so I need to DIY some more modern safari accessories, as well as possibly going thrifting, picking up a few things to do some DIYs. But let me show you the couple of mood boards that I have put together so you can get an idea of where I am going with this. And then leave me a comment down below. Let me know which one you think I should do, modern safari, modern chic, or should I do them both? One at the first half of spring, summer, and the second one at the latter half of spring and summer. And if you have enjoyed today's video and you cannot wait to see how the room is going to come together, please make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, I would so appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, become a member of the iStylEMYSTYLE family. So let me show you the mood boards that I have created, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know which one you think we should go with. Should we do them both? Should we do them all? Hey, we can do it, right? We're using what we have. We did buy some new curtains. We did buy those uttermost pieces, but for the most part, we're using what we already have, and you can do that as well. Take something that you already have that you're not using, upcycle it, make it work for the theme that you're going for there, or that you want to use in your home. That is the purpose of my channel, and if that is what you love and you want to make your home look more expensive than it really is, all on a budget, then this is the channel for you. So make sure you subscribe. So with that, let me show you my mood boards. Let me know which one you think I should do, and then I hope to see you in the next one.